I've attended several events for the council, and I thought this is an extraordinary event. Not only for the members of the council, but having the opportunity to bring many of the clients who work for Wells Fargo and to have them listen to the Magic Johnson story.
The event is a wonderful event simply because bringing this group of people together, as you could tell from the buzz and the noise and the energy in the room, people are excited about being here, about being able to network with each other, about the affirmation that an event like this brings to themselves, their lives, their business, their work. And that relationship that exists between the large purchasers and the small vendors is a precious and special one. And this event also maximizes that and gives opportunities and once again affirms the relationship. And so it's a delightful event and one of my favorites on the calendar for the entire year.
As usual, the event was breathtaking. The council does such an excellent job year after year. It's probably one of the best events, best run, best food, best entertainment. It's always a great time.
This is such a fabulous event. This is one of the first times I've actually attended the event here. I was very impressed, and I actually got to meet some of the suppliers and also some of the other corporations. It's actually a very well-planned event. Everybody came in force. We brought our whole team here. We wanted to support the organization, and we also wanted them to meet some of the suppliers here as well.
Well, it was a wonderful event, as this is the premier event for diversity trade groups. I think that tonight's event was especially special for minorities and business people in general.
Magic's special because of what he means for not only the diverse community in Los Angeles, but for the business community in Los Angeles. It's the ability to find suppliers that have his vision and his dedication to his own demographic, but to the general population in Los Angeles. I mean, he really is a hometown boy, and he's made good, and we love the fact that he's there.
I think Magic really brought to the floor a message that everyone can feed off of, everyone can be inspired by, is that you work hard. Key tenets of his message: work hard, deliver, over-deliver, and you will get the job again and again. And I think that's just an inspirational message that everyone can benefit from.
Magic Johnson is a force of nature. In his own deliberate, methodical, systematic, patient way, he's built a very substantial business based on very simple principles. Persist, and once you get an opening, over-deliver. So Magic's remarks, I think, were inspiring to just about everybody in the room, whether they own a business or whether they work for a large corporation.
But to have him articulate how he actually built his brand, how he worked with Starbucks, how he went out and created this opportunity and knocked on all of these doors 20 years ago, and people didn't want to work for him and work with him. And today, to have him be as successful as he is today and be able to share that information, I think is extraordinary. I was just telling my colleagues that here he is, it's after 10 o'clock, and he's been here all evening, and he's still taking pictures and shaking hands. That's a testimonial to his ability to deliver a quality product and service, and he understands the quality of a brand.
I was very impressed with Magic Johnson speak this evening, especially his entrepreneurship and encouraging the small businesses to stay focused on their goals and objectives and to overachieve.
So I was definitely inspired by Magic Johnson's speech, and I think this really gives a different perspective from an MBE side and how his business has grown, and really inspired minority businesses and also corporations, because now corporations are feeling, hey, we can trust Magic Johnson. He's built his business, and perhaps we could take a chance and also expand and really include more diverse suppliers into their supply chain.
I think it was a perfect fit. I mean, Magic represents a minority success story. And that is exactly what we have in the disabled veteran business community. Here in California, we have the largest veteran population. Our veterans are coming back, you know, and they need to be afforded the opportunities. And Magic's message is simply give us the opportunity and we will succeed. Whether it be a $1 million contract to a $10 million to a $100 million contract, you know, we will prove our success. And one thing that I really enjoyed in his inspirational message is that we can collaborate together within the minority community in the urban areas to be able to contribute back and then take our country out of its current economic fall and bring us back into our success. So I was really, really inspired by his words.
You know, it's very interesting. We have a tendency as a company to write a lot of checks. And we have a large foundation and we're very supportive of the community. But for the council to identify me as a recipient of an award I think was very extraordinary. And I said that to John, I said it to Fred Luna, your board of director chair, and I said it to the members. And you know, you think about the economic times we're in today. You know, when the economy gets bad, minority businesses suffer first. You know, it's kind of like, you know, how do we make sure that minority businesses survive in a downturn of the economy? And Wells Fargo is supportive of the proposition that says that regardless of who you are, we support diversity, whether it happens to be race, religion, sex, you name it, national origin. Small businesses are the engines that drive this economy. And the work that you guys are doing in this council is extraordinary. We don't consider ourselves just a patron. We consider ourselves a strategic partner for the council, and we're very happy. And personally, I'm kind of taken aback that I was singled out, because historically, my wife always says, you never toot your own horn. And for John and your board to identify me tonight was extraordinary. I appreciate it.
As far as the council and the organization, I've been involved with the the council for over 21 years since I started at the old TRW years ago. But I continue to be impressed with the leadership of the organization and the forthwith in making sure that small businesses are encouraged to continue on doing business with the council as well as the organizations corporations that's involved with the council. As far as receiving the award, I believe there was a small business that put us forth as this award, and that's a great accomplishment to be recognized from the small business community as one of the leaders in the industry as doing business with small businesses. So it was a great accomplishment, and we truly appreciate that and are grateful for that honor this evening.
We are always honored when we've recognized the peers that we have in this organization, and to be considered a part of that peer group is such an honor. We are very dedicated. We have a vice president of sourcing that sits on the board of directors. We've been involved in the council for 15 years, and to be honored is always such a compliment for us. But we do this because we deeply believe in supplier diversity and the value that it brings to the Walt Disney Company. So the award's nice, and we always love it, but what we really love is the fact that these suppliers are valuable to the Walt Disney Company every single day.